Hello, we're back to go over weeks 3 and 4 of my team in the Hoothoot Draft Association. So for week 3, we're playing Jackson and the Hall of Origin Hoothoots. Great team name. Yeah, Jackson's had a pretty good season this year. He made top 32 in Louisville with a pretty crazy team. Basque Legion was on that team, so we're gonna try to betray him with Basque Legion. Anyway, we have Champao and Dragonite, pretty nasty combination to worry about. Flamigo's kind of annoying. Clefable I knew would come, and then Rotom Heat and Orthworm were stuff I definitely was keeping in my mind while prepping for this team. Um, and Sylveon, something I kind of overlooked, but something that will be playing a role here. Um, so yeah, because of Dragonite and Chempao, I knew I was like gonna kind of go all in on Stamina, Arcaludon, and Clefairy to kind of buff that guy up and keep him healthy. Breaking Swipe, I knew I could break the Sash on Champao and lower Dragonite's attack. Meteor Beam can one-shot either one of them, which I really liked. And then I just threw on these two for coverage. No Assault Vest, just using the Power Herb, so I have my attack even if Pelipper's not on the field. Fairy's just going to be there for support for Arcaludon. Um, and then, yeah, Pelipper and Bask are kind of another mode of the back. Bask with the Terra Water and Clefairy. I believe I bulked this Bask out as well. Not much, just enough speed to like outspeed Champao and Rain. But yeah, with the Mystic Water and Muddy Water combo, should be able to blow up Champao in the rain. And pretty normal Sash Pelipper. Um, Another thing I kind of had, I feel like this was redundant in hindsight, but I was like, huh, these guys are both weak to rock, so maybe if I can catch them off guard with a Lycanroc. This is Lycanroc's Midnight's time to shine. Um, yeah, Scarf Rock Slide going to be really annoying for them. And then, oh yeah, just in case I run into the Sylveon, I wanted to bring Thundurus. Just because with the Assault Vest and Sludge Bomb, it's a really solid check. Also does good damage to the rest of the team. Really good into Orthworm as well to just kind of blow it up with Wild Bolt Storm. So yeah, this is game 1. And yeah, we have the Chimpao Dragonite lead, and I'm just using my standard Arcaludon Clefairy, what I had planned on. Chimpao goes for the Terra Electric. I should have recognized this as the Assault Vest Jamie Voigt set, um, but we'll see. We'll see where this goes. So yeah, Dragonite reveals the Tailwind. I just go for the Breaking Swipe. I believe I don't know if I checked. Yes, this Dragonite is Terra Fairy, so that's something to keep into account. Electric Champat was revealed, and then this fighting Flamigo is going to be a little annoying for Arc, but luckily I have the Terra Fairy for that. Um, but yeah, not a bad turn one. I should have been running Life Dew instead of Heal Pulse here. I think it's just more consistent because it's I don't know. And yeah, here comes Sylveon. I'm just gonna go for the Follow Me this time. Pretty neat haze tech. It's kind of just a Reg H Dragonite so far, but I'm just gonna pop the Meteor Beam, get rid of that guy. So yeah, Chempao, and as far as I know, I'm still thinking, oh, their Sash is broken. This is fine. But without the Assault Vest, the Sylveon's going to be a bit of an issue. But they go out, probably expecting, yeah, the Flash Cannon. Clefairy lives another one. I think Clefairy is pretty much all special defense this game, and with my +1, almost able to one-shot the Flamigo. I was scared of Wide Guard this turn because this looks like just a pretty easy follow me. Breaking Swipe, I don't want to keep Clefairy alive for endgame. Um, and yeah, Pelipper ends up getting doubled. Even without the bulk, I live it. No Wide Guard comes out, and I'm able to get off a Breaking Swipe, which puts me in a great position. 4v2 with Chimpao and minus attack. So yeah, Flash Cannon comes out, does good damage to Sylveon, not gonna KO, and then the Hyper Beam comes out, and now we're in a little bit of a situation. I haven't. Well, we'll see. I'll just let it play. Yeah, Follow Me, Muddy Water seems pretty easy way to wrap up this game. That is Assault Vest Champao. I'm shocked it took that, but yeah, it needs Assault Vest to do that. So that's good info. Sylveon dodges, which not ideal. We do get the accuracy drop in return though. Um, so yeah, this is a little scary. They have the Sucker Punch. They are -1 and we are bulked out, so we definitely live it, barring a crit. We just need to hit some Muddy Waters, please. So he dodged the sucker punch. That's great. But Sylveon dodges the muddy water again. That's two in a row. But luckily we dodged the hyper beam and just finished the game with Shadow Ball. So yeah, we did get. I wouldn't say we got lucky. We both missed two attacks there. And considering how many attacks I threw out, missing two, kind of disgusting. So I think that was our end game to lose, and luckily Bass clutched it up. So game two, since it was close, I was kind of expecting D Knight Pow again, and just thinking they'd go to eliminate the Clefairy earlier, which is why I do a pretty stupid lead. So like in Hierarch Midnight, it's now or never for this guy. But this is not who he wants to face. He has the Iron Head, but as you'll see, it's not going to do anything. I did Clefairy have Helping Hand? I didn't have Helping Hand. Yeah, I wanted after you just for the Trick Room mode with Mimikyu and Sylveon. Because yeah, Helping Hand wouldn't have. It at least let us 2-hit KO this stupid Clefable. So yeah, after all that, we lose two Pokemon right off the bat. Um, not like in Rock's best. So I thought this game was over. I kind of just thought, follow me. Um, what's that move? Yeah, Hyper Voice would just kind of clean us up. But I think they may have just been scared of Wide Guard or Stalwart because they hadn't revealed I was Stamina. So yeah, if I was Stalwart, then um, Flash Cannon probably wouldn't have killed, but I would have probably been able to just like Muddy Water Flash Cannon. There were definitely things to be scared of, even though I had nothing for the situation. Um, but yeah, I just ended up going for Tailwind Flash Cannon, hoping to finish that off and catch the Sylveon sleeping, which kind of happens. And thanks to the Tailwind, I'm now outspeeding Dragonite. Scale Shot finally comes out. We finally see what Dragonite's attacking move is, and Pelipper clutches up and lives that. So yeah, at +1, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to KO Chimpao yet. But yeah, luckily Pelly gets a dodge with the Sucker Punch, have one more turn of Tailwind, and just take out the Dragonite before they can haze us off. So yeah, this went from pretty doomed to not bad. Um, I think I was scared of Sacred Sword, and I was neutral to everything else anyway, so I'm just going to pop my Terra now. And at +1, Flash Cannon's looking very problematic into these. They do get Pelipper with the Quick Attack. I think I was attacking anyway, so they could have suckered as well. But yeah, I'm scared of Sylveon, end up Flash Cannoning it, take the Sacred Sword, and yeah, now we're home free. So yeah, pretty terrible start to that. But yeah, I believe Sylveon was Specs, maybe? I don't remember. Um, but yeah, despite freaking liking Rock, we're able to make it out of there due to the pressure of Archaludon's abilities, I suppose. So yeah, we're now 3-0. Haven't lost a game yet. It's looking pretty good in the league so far. So yeah, week 4 just happened yesterday, and I'm taking on Blake, also somebody who worked with Jackson on that top 32 team, a pretty crazy builder. Um, Oh yeah, the Vermilion City Vanillites. Yeah, we have a Vanillite team and a Snom team. I always confuse which one is the Snow team and which one's Blake's team. Um, yeah, Blake has classic Dondozo Tinglu. Luckily, they don't have Tatsugiri because it was sniped round 1. Um, a lot of annoying things. I was expecting definitely Valiant and Iron Moth to come. Because yeah, I haven't used King Gambit a whole lot, but those guys definitely make it annoying for King Gambit. Dondozo Tinglu definitely hard for me to break, and Cornerstone annoying. Also pretty scared of the Sableye because the Prankster Sunny Day. Pretty bad for me, and also without my rain, this team, especially the Tinglu Dondozo, is going to be pretty annoying to break. So yeah, this is probably one of my least anticipated matchups of the season. Um, so yeah, my main strategy is to just focus on 4 guys and then have the other 2 just for pressure. End up going with a bulkier Pelipper this time with a Damp Rock, just so I can keep rain up long enough for our Thundurus 3 in. Was debating something like a ground or electric resist berry because I wasn't going Terra Ground because yeah, that Iron Moth Discharge Blake's really been leaning into its spread moves with like Wide Guard, Valiant or just discharging next to Tinglu. So yeah, I definitely wanted Wide Guard on Pelipper with its 2 attacks and Tailwind. Um, and then I had a bulky Terra Poison, Thunderous Therian. So yeah, the 2 threats with Quark Drive. Also, Blake has Pin Kirchin, which would help Thunderous, but also be annoying with these Quark Drive guys. But yeah, with Terra Poison, Rain, and Volt Absorb, I super wall Iron Moth, and yeah, Sludge Bomb and Psychic do damage to the 2 Quark Drive guys, and then Wildstorm will hit Dondozo and clean up the team. I also just wanted to put some grass damage on this team, so Iron Leaf's perfect for this one. I wasn't sure what to do with the Terra, but I am booster speed, booster energy, which means I have to sacrifice a little attack, but I think being able to outspeed both these Quark Drive guys is pretty huge. Then just kind of 3 basic attacks. Sacred Sword ends up being pretty important, but yeah, I wanted it just for any like defensive terrors, like into Steel or something. And Leaf Blade puts pressure on Tinglu and Dondozo, and Psy Blade hits both the Quark Drive guys. And then I was planning on just bringing Clefairy support. Terra Poison's probably the best thing, especially when you're facing Iron Valiant, because it walls both its stabs. Life Dew to keep my guys healthy. Moonblast ends up being important. And then just follow me helping end are pretty normal. And then yeah, I wanted to have my rain team just to like kind of just pressure out the answers to that, so my other 4 can be successful. So yeah, I did bring Arcaludon and Bascule Legion. I wasn't didn't have high hopes for either. Bascule Legion, I thought if they go into the Nandozo Tinglu mode a lot, it'd be useful just with like Terra Grass, Terra Blast to put out a lot of damage. And Arcaludon's pretty normal, bulky set. Don't have the Assault Vest because Thundurus has it, but yeah, Snarl just to hopefully support Thundurus or Iron Leaves from taking too much damage, because yeah, they both have pretty good special bulk. Iron Leaves special bulk's pretty respectable. And then just attacks to pressure. Um, so yeah, here we go. Game 1. Sableye comes out. Notably, no Dondozo on the team. Rabska instead. So do you have to worry about Trick Room. And here we go. So yeah, I was planning on just bringing these 2 pretty much every game for lead. Expecting a Heat Wave or something here or Discharge. Maybe it was too obvious I'd have Wide Guard because I hadn't really used it this so far in the league. But yeah, I guess Blake's probably just used to people bringing Wide Guard into him just because of how much they like their Discharge, Sludge Wave, Heat Wave, Iron Moth set. I'm expecting Sunny Day to come out, and I honestly should have switched to Clefairy here. I don't know. I hadn't seen Overheat yet, and I shouldn't have thought I'd live this, even with like almost max bulk Thunderous and Assault Vest. That's just too many multipliers. So yeah, I was hoping I'd be able to get a Wild Bolt Storm off, but yeah, Thunderous goes down early. That's pretty bad. But they are kind of lacking pressure on the field now that Iron Moth has taken some damage. Iron Moth is Terra Dark, which is a problem. Not going to be able to Psyblade it freely. And yeah, just dodge another one of those. So yeah, I think I just Sacred Sword into it. And try to follow me away. But yeah, Gravity comes out, and that's really scary because that means they have Hypnosis on this guy. Um, yeah, and I'm going for Protect, and yeah, I'm kind of just getting red here. I think I doubled that slot to cover for Iron Moth switching back in on the Psychic move. Um, and yeah, I'm just trying to follow me to keep uh, Iron Leaves awake. Iron Leaves is kind of putting a comeback together, able to take out Cornerstone, go to sleep, and Clefairy is 1 turn sleep here. So yeah, I try to go back into Pelipper, get Weather on my side again, and hopefully Iron Leaves can wake up pretty soon. Terra Psychic to get rid of my weakness. Uh, Even in the rain and without the weakness, that does so much. It doesn't even have the booster anymore. So yeah, Thundurus stood no chance. They make the call that I'd switch on their part, so Pelly's sleeping in. And yeah, I really need Iron Leaf to just wake up this turn, which it does. Get the play wrong though. If I had attacked Valiant, I would have been fine. I honestly probably should have, because even in the rain, this guy wasn't that big a threat. So not pretty messy play on my part so far. And yeah, now I'm in the Shadow Sneak range, which is bad. Even with some bulk on Pelly, I'm still getting 2-shot by Weather Ball. So I'm assuming this guy's Sash and max offensive stats because of how much that's doing. And yeah, I brought in Clefairy to hope that Friend Guard could maybe help me live the Shadow Sneak, but yeah, not going to be enough. And yeah, at this game point, I'm just 2 sleepy guys getting hit, so I'm gonna lose this game. Well, Clefairy. Oh yeah, I Moonblast the wrong guy. I probably should have Moonblast just to see how much it did. I was curious if it do KO Sableye, which it won't. Wasn't gonna KO either one. Get hit with the gravity disrespect again, and yeah, Clefairy's just getting tortured right now. So yeah, losing game one pretty convincingly, but I think if I can just keep Thundurus alive for more than 0 turns, uh, I should have a way out of this. So yeah, this time I'm going to lead Clefairy with Thundurus to get Friend Guard to follow me away any overheats, so it can actually do something. They bring Tinglu, which I'm not super worried about. I'm just trying to suss out what it has because it could be a choice band set with a wide guard. Could be, I don't know, could be a lot of things. So yeah, they reveal Protect off the bat, so no choice band at least, and they reveal Light Screen on Sableye. So I believe we've seen all its moves now. Shadow Sneak's its only attacking move, and it doesn't have Reflect. So yeah, I'm just gonna go into Iron Leaves. Luckily, don't get hit with a Dark move on the switch, and they're gonna Terra Grass their Tinglu, which I'm perfectly fine with. We just take out Sableye, so we'll have weather control for the entire game, assuming no one else has Sunny Day. And then Ogerpon comes out. Yeah, Clefairy's Sand Tomb, not taking that much damage, and I don't believe I've revealed Life Dew yet, which I think they're just going for. I don't really understand this way. I guess they get a little chip on me, but not really because I have the Life Dew. And we're just burning Tears of Sand Tomb. So now we've seen all their mons and no Iron Moth, so that's pretty huge. Iron Leaves really unthreatened this game. Can take out this guy with Psyblade, can finish off this guy with Sacred Sword. And Tinglu's not that big of a problem. They're going for a Ruination, and I end up just doubling. Not doesn't take it out, but yeah, because I outspeed, I can just put pressure on this guy. This guy, Tinglu can't really do anything, and Life Dew is just gonna top off Clefairy. So yeah, this unless Tinglu reveals like another move, it does reveal its last move. It's Rock Tomb, and is going to be annoying for letting Valiant outspeed me. Um, but yeah, I think I'll still outspeed Ogrevon with this, and Clefairy just has no reason not to just spam Life Dew. So we're healing up. It's turn 7, and the only person who's taking damage is Clefairy. Well, okay, I guess Leaves takes some damage. I was a little scared Ogerpon put out speed, and because I don't think Tinglu's going to do much, I just go for the follow me to make sure Ogerpon can outspeed and get an Ivy Cudgel crit. Clefairy does take some damage for his trouble. I maybe should have Terra'd Clefairy this turn, because with the Terra Poison, I'd be able to survive a hit from this guy, Valiant. The Iron Leaves, Egg Engines. I forgot I was going to call this guy Egg Engines all season. Able to take out another with the Psyblade, and now it's 3 against 1 with Tinglu, with Rock Tomb being the one. Probably a good idea. I didn't want to pop Terra too early, because I don't know. Part of me didn't want to show the damage calc, and also was a little scared of Sand Tomb crit shenanigans because I knew Rock Tomb wouldn't do damage. Neither one would have. We were fine, and with the poison, it's all but over. Yeah, Iron Leaves will go down in a few turns, but yeah, the 2 against 1 with a big Sludge Bomb gonna clinch up this game. So yeah, I don't think they're gonna do that again, just because how big of a wall the Life Dew Clefairy with the Iron Leaves is for this team. So yeah, I'm expecting Moth to come back the next game. But yeah, I'm not really planning on bringing Basque or Arc at all this set. So yeah, we're just gonna run it back. Yeah, luckily no Moth this turn. That's a little scary. But yeah, I'm expecting Hypnosis Gravity is going to come out. So I just follow me. Yeah, there's no reason not to follow me. Clefairy unfortunately won't burn its first turn of sleep because of the follow me, but this guarantees I get damage off. And thanks to Gravity, I don't have to worry about missing either of these Wild Bolt Storms. So do respectful damage to both. I'm kind of surprised it's not a 2-shot on Sableye, considering I'm like close to max special attack and like big special defense. But yeah, unfortunately no paralysis, but still in an okay spot. So yeah, now unfortunately I'm probably just gonna have to take the hypnosis and burn a turn of sleep with Fairy. So that's what happens. But yeah, this is kind of the situation I want because I think this guy's protect 2 attacks, and we still in the rain with Terra Poison. This guy shouldn't be able to hurt me, so I should have ample time to just wake up with Thundurus in the rain, which is what I'm just going to go for. So yeah, Terra Poison, take the Heat Wave really easily. Um, Ultra gets burned, so it can't get put to sleep at least. And unfortunately, special attack drop, but I still am in range to just take out this guy with Wild Bolt. Um, Arguably Plunder here. Not going for Iron Leaves, but this just buys me another turn to wake up with Thundurus. Um, so not really mad that they went for the Protect there. Bellavir's going to die next turn anyway. Um, Unfortunately, I'm going to lose Weather Control though, because yeah, maybe I should have kept Pelipper alive. I don't know. I could have brought in Clefairy to potentially live these hits. But yeah, I still feel like I'm in a good spot. I'm waking up this turn. Going to take out Iron Leaves. Hopefully get a Paralysis or something, some chip on this Iron Moth, which is big for Iron Leaves to get it. Unfortunately, Close Combat comes out. They reveal it. They haven't used it yet. I definitely live that without the crit, but because I'm crit, pretty bad situation right now. Egg Engines, Iron Leaves, still threatening stuff on all these guys, but yeah, it's a 4v2 with Clefairy asleep, so this is pretty bad. I'm just going to go for a Protect, hopefully bait out the Terra if they choose to use it. They make a smart play, just go for the Clefairy and protect themselves. But luckily, Clefairy wakes up on turn 2 and Moonblasts the Iron Leaves down, or the Iron Valiant, I mean. So yeah, now it's kind of just coming down to. I was actually thought that this game was completely hopeless at this point because if they have Sludge Wave, I believe just Follow Me Sludge Wave cleans up the game. But because they go to Sableye, it means they probably don't have it, which means I'm also still in the game because yeah, Sableye is not that big of a problem with the Friend Guard. Shadow Sneak shouldn't do much, and it kind of just comes down to do I Psyblade or Sacred Sword the Iron Moth. I end up leaning into Sacred. I reeled Sacred Sword last game, which I kind of regret because it wasn't necessary. Well, I guess it was to chip down the Cornerstone faster, but yeah, as you can see, they have Terrid. So let's see if I made the right call. Hoping it comes out because I don't have anything better to do, and I did go for Sacred Sword, predicting the Terra. So yeah, I think that super favorable now for me. Now that Iron Leaves is gone, Sableye kind of wasted its turn on the Sun for the Heat Wave. Um, and yeah, I'm just gonna keep following me, chip away Sableye, and now 2 against 1 against Ogerpon. Sacred Sword is gonna bring it down to Sturdy. And as long as there's not too many Ivy Cudgel crits, I have this a surprise Clefairy just takes that. And yeah, thanks to Clefairy's heroics, we can just follow me again and finish him off with Sacred Sword. So yeah, despite the Thunderous crit, the read with the Egg Engine Sacred Sword keeps us in the game and gets us to 4-0. So yeah, we're undefeated halfway through the season. Probably going to be playing for one of those first round buys, so hoping to get top 4 at the end of the season. So yeah, I'll see you in 2 weeks. We have a few interesting matchups coming up. Goodbye. Thank you, Egg Engines.